All right, parents, this one's for you. You bought your house. You thought it was perfect, very much like I did. And you planned for everything. You planned to have kids, so you thought about what you needed in your house. But now you've got those kids, life has changed, and you're kind of freaking out. Your house is not what you want it to be for your current family situation. Today we're going to discuss upsizing or moving when you have a family, because we all end up having to do it. If you like these videos that I put out there, please subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for 2 new videos every single week, and I hope that you do find value from these videos I put out there. If you do, tap that like button. Now, if you don't have kids, it's going to be difficult to understand. I know before I had kids, I just said, yeah, I understand, but you don't. You don't understand until you have those kids and you understand what your day-to-day life is and how much things change, how much energy and effort is required to have these little ones running around and making their meals, figuring out the best possible way to have your house set up. Struggle is real. Let's be honest. Your house is full of toys. Your kids, hey, they've taken over the house, and that's fine. You love them, but you might be feeling like you don't have your own space, or you don't have enough of it. Maybe you had this ultimate plan when you bought the house on, this is Johnny's room, this is Susie's room, this is how everything will be set up. And you know what? Plans get turned on their head pretty quickly. But before we freak out too much, just know it's rare that somebody buys their first house and it's the only house that they live in, especially in today's market. A lot of us who are born in the 80s and early 90s, we're very fluid generation. We don't stick with the same job if we don't like it. We don't stay in the same house if we don't like it. So don't fret. You're going to be okay. You might need to make a move if it comes to it, or you can kind of rejig your current house to make it work. Looking for a new house this time around, you're going to be looking for a lot more things in detail. Now that you know exactly how your kids are, what their temperaments are, what their energy levels are like, you're going to be looking at all sorts of things, some of which are, can I see the kids while I cook and clean? Can I see the kids while they are playing in the backyard? Are there too many hazards, or is this layout not conducive for the way my family gatherings are? Should I buy something that's more open concept, and maybe currently you have something that's more compartmentalized because that was what you thought would have been best for your children? Is the street too busy? This is something that would have been very difficult for you to figure out unless you just sat on the street for days on end to see what the traffic levels were like. This is something that you don't know. If the street's a little bit busier than you'd hope, maybe you're not feeling as confident or feeling as happy with your kids playing out front, knowing that risk of a lot of traffic and maybe their ball going out onto the street is going to present them. And last but not least, there are going to be plenty more things than what I'm covering today. But the last thing is, maybe there's been something that happened in your neighborhood. Maybe there was a robbery. Maybe there was an issue at a school that no longer has the attraction for you to be in this area like you originally had. Maybe that school was your desire to be in that pocket, but maybe whatever has happened at the school has tarnished the reason why you want to be there. So it's okay. Remember, your forever home is not necessarily always going to be your first. So get out there, talk to your agent, let them know exactly what you want and what you need out of your house. But as a parent, keep in mind, the stage that you're in right now is not going to be the stage that your kids are in forever. If you have young kids and they've got tons of toys and they're energetic as could be, like my own, keep in mind this is not a forever thing. They will grow up, they will have less toys, they'll have certain things that they keep, absolutely, but there's going to be less stuff as time goes on. So if you're going to buy a house to hold all the current things you have, keep in mind they're not going to be there forever. And if you plan on being there forever, is this house going to become big and empty with nothing in it? Or are you buying a house that's sufficient for you and your family for the long term? Let me know in the comment section below. Is your current house working for you and your family? Or do you really just need some more space and you did not expect it to happen so quickly? Thank you so much for watching these videos. If you could, subscribe to the channel, like these videos, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.